Hey, welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, welcome in. Reseller Clickbait Podcast Holiday Live Tour, Halloween edition. Ken, SSK Promo, and that over
Not
there
Ken, SSK
is Ken,
promo.
SSK Promo.
I'm faux Ken.
Man, had I thought about it, I would have came as Corey, which basically is a ball hat and just go,
Yeah, my
Hey.
outfit would be super easy. You just like one trip to Walmart, you got it.
But yeah. But we got some great guests tonight, Corey, for sure. Jill is here. Breakdancing Judy, my mama is here. Mary McQueen is here. Happy Halloween to you. Lisa Durr
Happy
is
Halloween,
here.
everyone.
And
got a few in there.
Let's bring in the guests because they're sitting behind the scenes. They're chomping at the bit, if you will, to get in here. So
Before
we're
they
gonna
get
pop
bored.
them in. Yes, get bored and leave. So we're gonna throw them on the screen here tonight, joining us. I'm super excited, Corey. Super excited. We've got Chad Wolfman Goodies, and we've got Jessica from Resell to Ride, aka ADH Dave Resell to Ride, and Wolfman Goodies Chad, the Mr. Rogers of reselling. Good evening, folks. How are you tonight?
Hi.
Jill says I have to be festive if I'm you.
Yeah, you do. You do.
Simmer down, Jill. Simmer down.
Yeah. Corey's got all this stuff back there. He's got his simmer down sign, just like mine. He's got some Christmassy stuff. He's got hats piled up all over. He's got his Mr. Oh, I can't. Why? How can I point at your screen? I was trying to point at your screen. He's got his Mr. Bill up there.
I'm a method actor too, so I got into it all day starting this morning, and I didn't do anything productive all day so that I could really get into character. I even thought about joining Whatnot.
Oh, that's funny. Howdy. A fine collection of folks on my screen have appeared. Phil 5 Dime. Good to see you. Good to see you. And there is Grams from Grams and Pops. Is there.
Now I have to behave.
So let's meet our guests here real quick, and then we'll kind of get into some shenanigans and such. So we'll start. Is it on the screen? Is it lower right? Let's start with Jess over there. Resell to Ride. I'm going to make you big on the screen.
All right.
And tell everybody who you are and what you got going on.
Did she freeze?
Zina is my partner. She's at work right now, but we have our YouTube channel, Resell to Ride. We also have Instagram, and we have booths. We resell on eBay, Dibdit, and a few other places, but that's pretty much it. We put out YouTube videos every Saturday and Tuesday.
Very cool. Welcome in. Welcome in. Why is Corey big on me?
Hi, I'm Ken. SSK promo.
No, I removed her. I almost kicked you out of the show.
Hey,
Jess. Yeah. And we've got, okay, let me push the right buttons. Let's go to Chad over here. Here you go, Chad.
Hello, everyone. I'm Chad at Wolfman's Goodies. I've been reselling on eBay for 5 years and on YouTube for almost 2. And I upload a video 6 days a week and do a live every Sunday.
Very cool.
I feel stupid now because I didn't catch what Chad's costume was until just this minute. That's Drew Carey, isn't it?
Basically.
Yeah, Drew Carey from The Price is Right. He's got his Price is Right hat on and his big square rimmed glasses.
Sorry, we're a little slow around here.
Back to you, Ken.
Yeah, I should have been all of my headshots. Susan is here. And AZ Cat Sue is here. She is at the airport heading to...
Dave, go kick your dog.
I know, huh?
Sue is hanging at the airport going to her granddaughter's birthday in Minnesota. Happy birthday to Maverick. Happy birthday to Maverick. Good to have you in here.
It's good to have you back in the north, Sue.
And Grams watches Chad every day. Now, I haven't so far, from what I'm seeing in the chat and all the love, I have not had the privilege of meeting Chad or really, honestly, following much or any of your content. when we were trying to decide on guests for these holiday live tours, it's like, well, no brainer. It's the Halloween one. You got to have a guy
Wolfman.
named Wolfman, right?
Well, you watch the
And-
Two Old Guys podcast, right, Ken?
Yeah.
Chad's show is where they steal all the dad jokes from.
Okay. A dad joke aficionado.
Teresa's always cracking up over there, and I'm like, "What?" And she's like, "Chad told a joke," and I have to ask her what it was. and it's always one that just kind of makes you shake your head.
Oh yeah.
Mary had guessed you were Bob Barker, but Drew makes more sense for sure. Nebraska Picker, greetings from Nebraska. I would have never got that. We're now Sue, simmer down. You might be
Oh.
excited.
That's true,
Sue
Sue.
coming in here using profane language. The
We
S
thought we had
word.
some. We
Using
thought we
the
had
F
some
word.
stories today. The F word.
So, yeah, Halloween. It is Halloween time. I think what we're going to do, just so I can get to learn about you guys, we can learn about the chat. We can learn about some Halloween sort of stuff. We are going to do a thing here in a minute called Halloween This or That, and we'll get the chat included as well. Corey, I still don't see where you can put a poll up. Do you see that yet?
Well, in your bedroom or wherever you want, really.
Call the Amish.
That's funny.
Let me check it out and see. Did they take those away? I wonder. Anybody in the
don't
chat know how to make a poll on YouTube? They seem to have gone away.
I don't see the option there. The disgruntled octopus, entertain me, humans.
Yes.
We're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best.
So we have a wolf and a fox.
We do.
Hey, you're right. I didn't think of that.
Hey, there you go. I like that. Oh,
And a
I
couple old
was
dogs.
saying I had not met Chad yet, but I did have the privilege, and it was a privilege, of meeting Jess in Vegas. What's it almost been 2 years? 2 years ago now?
Ooh, I think so.
Uh-oh, there she is.
The UPS lady's here.
All
She came
right.
in costume, straight from
After
work.
Hello, Zina. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Good to see you again. Welcome to the party. Pull up a chair. You probably want to get a little something to eat, maybe something to drink. Just rest
Switch
up
into
for a
your
second.
FedEx
but-
costume.
Yeah.
What's the name of this podcast?
I
Really?
don't know if we could do a poll, Ken. I don't know if it's going to.
Polls are on the $49.95 version, which is just the basic version or the base. That's what we got. They upped
Ew.
us. They doubled us. They doubled the cost on that. So where does one put a poll? Phil, do you know that?
I thought we always used to do it right through YouTube
Yeah, I thought so too.
on the live.
And I
But
do
I'm
not.
I'm not seeing it either. I don't think I'm clever enough.
See, that's hearts chat. Well, we'll just have people
No
put
poll.
stuff in the chat then.
Yes.
I would just count them up for you, but I'm not wearing glasses tonight because I'm Ken, which means I have to do the show
You have to
effectively
squint
blind. I have the handicap settings turned on the screen, so everything's a little bigger, but still a little blurry.
That's funny.
That's good. So, let's do it. Let's learn a little bit about Halloween, about what's going on. And we're going to, let me see, present my screen. Let me get this part started over here. And what this is about, it is, oh, come on. Oh, from the beginning. There we
Profile
go.
view,
That's
you look a
starting
little
up
like
there.
Willie Nelson.
Yeah, that's
He
well. I
does.
had a gray long wig, but it was like just unruly.
Just need to
And
get a vape pen and fill the room with smoke.
A fog machine. Hi, I'm Willie.
okay, so we're gonna bring this up right here, and we are going to talk about Halloween. You guys can join in the chat. We can't seem to do a poll for some of these things, so we'll just take stuff from the chat. Hustle Man is here. What is up? It is spooky for sure. I met Hustle Man in Vegas as well. Living room. Grams is in the living room.
She's making apple crisp out there. That's all I can smell in here.
Ooh.
Oh,
So if I leave early, y'all just deal with it.
Sounds good.
So, we are going to do some Halloween this or that. So I'm going to bring up two choices about Halloween. Some of it's just to get to know. Some of it is a choice. And in the chat, you can follow along. We are going to have later on some prize drawings. We'll do some giveaways and that sort of stuff. And homemade apple crisp. So we will start here first to find out a little bit about our guests, a little bit about people in the chat. So Halloween, this or that. The first one is, I got to figure out my screens here. Trick or treat. So you got your trick. Were you one of those ones where you got the toilet paper in the trees, or out egging houses, or just pulling general shenanigans? Or are you more of a sweet kind, like the trick-or-treating and the treats? So we will start with Chad, that's right below me. Are you a trickster or a treatster?
Treatster.
A treatster.
Yes.
Okay. When's the last time you went trick-or-treating?
With my children, few years ago.
That's how old are your kids?
Well, now 15, 17, and 18. No more trick or treat.
No, for sure. So we got Sue says treat. Susan, Allegheny Roots. Here is Jack's Treasures is here. Nebraska is a treat.
This one's unanimous.
Yeah, it is. Well, unless maybe Jess, you kind of strike me as a trickster though.
Nah, I love candy.
No, okay, all right. So you weren't out there toilet paper and trees when you were a kid.
No, I wish, but my mom would have kicked my butt. we got caught as kids one time soaping windows. Guy come out of his house when we were out soaping windows on his van, and boy did we get in trouble. Made us walk back down to a friend's house, and where we were all over there, and that was not fun. So that was probably my last tricks. Corey, how about you?
I'd like to say tricks, because we did do all the vandalizing and the not good stuff, but my waistline says treats. So I think in my older years, definitely a treater.
And yeah, definitely. Ashley Dovetail says treat. Jill is a trickster. I can tell you that Jill is a trickster. Linda is here. I might have to take off these glasses because they're too shady for me to see. Hey, Corey, my friend, we are treaters over there. Ashley is treater. Eden is treats. Breakdancing Judy. Melissa, look at all these new names popping in. Amy Beach by Repeat, she is here. Lisa Durr is treats. Nicole, I'd flip that as treats. I'll be toilet papering all of you treaters. Yeah, Jill. Okay, so we're not giving out addresses here.
We did steal one of those big round bales of hay from a farmer one year and unrolled it down Main Street, and then we lit it on fire, and then we spent the rest of that night running from the cops. So we did our fair share of tricking, but it was usually harmless tricking. I mean,
yeah, harmless
that
fun.
Cleans up
Unrolling a bale of hay and setting it on fire in the center of town.
It was the middle of a street. It was fine. The town had 600 people and 500 were watching.
And here's one. Retro World is saying, congratulations on the house, Jess. Yes, I'd seen one of your newest videos where you guys moved into a new place. Yes?
Yeah, we're working on moving in. We have the keys. We haven't closed yet, but we got to get the
Okay.
there's unattached 2-car garage that we're going to renovate, so it'll have a reselling space. So we got to do that first, but we're working on it. Hopefully, we'll be in the next week or two.
Oh, that's exciting. That's
It is very
exciting. A much
exciting.
much better space for you for sure. Um,
Yeah, say I like this version of ADH Dave better. Much better guest.
We should have got a blonde wig for Zina so she could be Tina.
yeah, that's funny. Yes. Tina's about the nicest person you could meet, isn't she?
Oh my
Yep.
gosh, she really is. She's so sweet.
Susan said she did toilet paper a house once and got away with it. It caused me so much anxiety and never did it again. I thought you were going to say you went back and cleaned it up. Treats for Amy. Yes, Corey is me. Here he's got all of this stuff. You mean Ken and Ken? Yes. Oh, and looky there.
Ken and Willie.
A super
Thank you,
sticker, a $5 super sticker. Thank you, Brian, so much for that. That's much appreciated. That'll go towards these upped fees that StreamYard has just arbitrarily imposed. It's like, well, we're not giving you many more features, but we're going to up your price twice as much.
I didn't notice any more features. Matter of fact, we can't find the poll feature, so maybe it never had that, but
yeah,
they should have it.
they should. Yeah, there are a couple things like in the background and some things like that, but I want fun stuff. So thank you for that, Brian. I appreciate. You know why we have a lemon playing the trumpet, but why not? Oh, is that on the super sticker? Maybe.
Why not?
Okay, so here we go. Let's go to the next one. So overwhelmingly treats on
yeah, that one's an easy winner.
So we'll go Jess first on this one. I forget what they are. Okay, here we go. If you're dressing up for Halloween, do you prefer a scary costume or a funny costume?
That's hard. Oh, geez. I think I got to go with scary.
With a scary costume? Okay. And Chad.
A funny one.
A funny costume.
Yes.
Well, we're all a little bit funny. Corey's absolutely hilarious tonight. You know, I can't.
What are you talking about? I'm scary costume all the way.
Melissa's Thrifty Barn, welcome. Definitely funny. Both at the same time. Yes. Breakdance Judy is funny all the way. Scary for Eden McCorkle. Ashley says Corey should have bleached his beard and truly be Ken. Yeah, if you're gonna go all out, Corey, go all out.
Simmer down, Ashley. Simmer down.
Simmer down. Oh, you can't see my sign. My thing's turned too much. Funny. Hey, here's a fun fact for you all. The scary costume in this graphic right here, that's actually
Ken.
me. That is not a wig. That was my actual hair back then. And I did that with a bunch of latex and makeup and so costume is pretty scary, Corey. Yeah, it is.
That's funny.
Scary for Halloween, Corey, or all the time. Yes,
all the time.
With my own hair. And it even got a lot longer than that at one point.
It looks like you burnt the pizza.
Yeah, it does. It's like Wile E. Coyote after one of those bombs blew up in his face.
Yeah.
Jess's costume is pretty terrifying for sure. Oh, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move myself down to the bottom because every time a comment goes up, it covers Jess. We don't want to do that. Mike is here. Death Pile Picker. As a child, did an old man ever hand out headshots for Halloween?
Oh.
Yeah, but he didn't think it was a trick. He thought it was a treat.
Yeah. I got popsicles.
Oh, you know what? You know what I could do though here, real quick.
There you go.
Hey,
Captain
I've got that one. I've got that one up there.
Gilligan's Isle.
I could go as Headshot Ken from the
You could go as
Cincinnati.
Headshot Ken.
Headshot Ken. Oh, speaking of Headshot Ken, I wanna throw this out. I
Sounds
am
like a porn name.
it. It's not Money Shot Ken, Corey.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh my
your
goodness.
story, you tell it.
welcome
Shane
to the
is
island.
here. Look at this bunch of bum ass rednecks. Mayberry Picker. I'm handing out Taco Bell packets this year. Candy is getting expensive. No kidding.
That's funny.
That's a great idea. Tomorrow night or tomorrow, if you follow along with my friend Ray, Nashville Flippers, that does This Week in Reselling podcast, Halloween episode comes out tomorrow, and Headshot Ken is the guest, but not this Headshot Ken. So go find Nashville Flippers and watch the podcast that comes out tomorrow, This Week in Reselling. It was a fun time. It was a good show and I enjoyed it a lot. So for those of you popping in here, our guests, we've got, let me throw this off of the screen for a second. We've got Chad Wolfman goodies because it's a Halloween show and you got to have a Wolfman on the show. And up in the corner there, we got ADH Dave checking in. Dave, I appreciate you coming to the show tonight.
Of course. Anytime.
And now you're on the Resell to Ride channel as well. You're doing work with Jess and Zina over there at Resell to Ride.
Yep, trying to make money anywhere I can.
I finally live where we have trick-or-treaters, and you're excited. That's cool. Ooh, so hang out, Mary. We know what your answer is going to be here in a little
That's the
bit.
nice thing about living in the country. We don't get trick-or-treaters. If we want them, we have to go travel to somebody who gets them, and that way they're not coming to our house. That's perfect.
Can't hang out, guys. Celebrating my mom's life with the family. We lost her 2 years ago today, and have a great show. Shane, enjoy the family, enjoy telling those stories and remembrance of your mom. Thank you for sharing a couple minutes with us here on this sad night that can be turned into a happy night with your family.
Yes.
Beach by Repeat. Amy says, Flip Fantastic Halloween episode is coming out at noon tomorrow.
Yep.
Lots of trick-or-treaters. Ooh.
Trick-or-treaters? Now
Lots
I'm curious. I was going to watch anyway, but now I'm curious.
Wait, Flippin' Fantastic, don't they usually come out on Fridays?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but tomorrow is Halloween, so they're probably doing it special. We're excited about trick-or-treaters. Also, Corey lives where they vandalize the farmers and the town square. Yes. Okay, so let's move to the next one here. Okay, so Scary Cousin. Okay, here we go. How about classic movie monsters? Your Frankenstein, your Dracula, your Wolfman, or are you more fan of the modern movie monsters? Oh, shoot.
My gosh.
Sorry, guys. That's our first time here.
What kind of operation am I running here? Wait. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Classic movie monsters. Frankenstein, Dracula, Wolfman, the creature from the Black Lagoon, or modern movie monsters. Your Chucky's, your Freddy Krueger's, your Leatherface, your Michael Myers.
How do I throw a flag? I want to throw a flag on this play.
Okay.
There you go.
You got Chucky and Jason and Freddy in modern. Those are classics.
Well, I mean, they're not the old class. Okay,
No,
what
the
would
old
you
classic.
say?
Everybody that called the old ones classics, those guys are all dead anyway. These are the classics.
Well, actually, they probably are now. But I love some old
It's a trick
time.
question.
Some old time. So we've got Jill says classic. Well, wait, let's see.
You just
Chad,
have to say
where you
left or
at?
right in this one.
Yes.
Scream. Yeah, the phone
Scream.
call. Scream.
So you're more of a modern movie monster.
Yes.
Okay, Jess, how about you?
Oh, I have the classics tattooed on my arm, so I guess I got to go with them.
Well, okay, which ones do you have? Who do you have?
Everybody on the screen.
Really?
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Wait a minute. I'm gonna
yeah.
make her big right here.
Yep, there's the creature
Yep.
from the Black Lagoon. Trying to see. Frankenstein.
The
Mummy.
mummy.
Wow.
That is so cool.
There she is, and then there's the Wolfman.
There I am.
And which way is he? There he goes. There's Dracula. And the Invisible Man's here somewhere. I think he's on the back of my arm.
That is cool. I love seeing that.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's see what we got, and let's see where we're at. Classic, Jill. Okay, modern classics are sure 100%. Classics, Phil 5 Dime. Ghostface from Scary Movie. Yes, with the big tongue hanging out. Neither for Susan. Mary is a classic. Young Frankenstein for the win. The Mel Brooks movie. Brooks movie. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? I love that scene. None of the above for Breakdancing Judy. Modern. Okay, we got another one from Modern from Eden. We got Neither. We have just about as many neithers as we do moderns at this point. Nebraska Picker, Hocus Pocus, and Casper the Friendly Ghost. Yeah, those are
both
more
good.
Modern and friendly. That's friggin' awesome. Yeah, that tattoo is very cool. No scary movies for Amy. Wow, that's cool. Classics for Retro and none for Sue. So what did I think we had a lot more classics there, right?
Sounds like it, but I'm going to throw mine. I have to throw mine on the modern classics.
Okay.
I have Chucky and Freddy in the background here. I just had to cover them up to be more Ken tonight. But usually they're hanging out in the background. So I'm definitely the modern classics.
I got my
I refuse to
right
call them
over
just
here.
modern.
I mean, that's pretty tough, though, because Halloween is amazing. I love the Halloween series, the whole series. It's all good.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, and you can't go wrong with Freddy Krueger either. Or Jason.
You need to have Hellraiser in there somewhere.
Oh, yeah. Hellraiser, Pinhead, all of those guys. So are you going to get the modern ones on your other arm, Jess? Are you going to get the other, like a sleeve of...
I thought about doing that and doing them in color since these are all black and white. They're supposed to look like black and white drawings. Some of them are like photocopy from How to Draw book that I used to get when I was a kid.
Okay.
My nephews had a copy of it, and that was what kind of piqued the idea to go ahead and do it. So
I love that. That's probably one of the coolest sleeves of tattoos I've seen.
Thank you.
Mary likes more of it's a great pumpkin, Charlie Brown. I love those sorts of Halloween fun
Very
shows.
Wholesome Halloween.
Yeah, and the same says Linda. No scary for me. Okay, so let's go to the next one, which kind of follows along with that whole theme is horror. Oh, see, I went too quick. Horror movies or not horror movies? Are you, Jess, we'll go with you. Are you, I'm assuming you're a big fan of horror movies then.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And Chad, how about you?
No, I like the comical stuff, yeah.
Okay, so more of a funny guy, Corey?
I like the old horror movies that weren't very scary. The Freddy Kruegers and stuff like and Chucky and stuff like that. They're not really scary. They're almost more funny
Yeah.
than scary. Like
Yeah.
that Saw and Scream and just the blood and gore ones. I'm not a fan of those.
Same.
Yeah. I'm on the same page. I get really nothing out of watching the scary movies or that's actually it bothers me like right now when you go to flip through the channels and all the TV stations are playing nothing but the horror movies. It's like it's boring.
It's not that I
get to
don't
the-
like them. It's more that I don't like people enough that I don't need the training. I just stay away from that stuff.
Yeah.
Corey's out like, what else can I do with this axe
I didn't know you
or
could
this
do that.
chainsaw? So we got Mary says not for Ashley,
Lot of
not for
nots.
Susan, not for Jill, not for Linda, not for Breakdance and Judy. Definitely horror movies for Eden, not Pee-wee's
Amy.
Big Adventure.
That was one of the scarier movies.
I know you're right, but what am I?
Pee-wee's tub
That's-
of popcorn.
So definitely we've got people are not a fan. Yeah, I'm flipping through the channels every night or through the guide, and it's like, here's Halloween, here's Trick or Treat, here's Scream or something like that. And I'm like, let me get down to the number where the Hallmark channel is because they're playing the Christmas movies 24/7. And that's
I'll
what I'm all
do
about.
like a Nightmare on Elm Street marathon any day of the week. Like I'll do that, or like the old Hellraiser ones. I'll sit and watch all those with somebody, just because you're kind of rooting for the bad guys in that, and it is kind of comical most of the time. It's not just gory. So yeah, there's categories of horror.
Yeah, there is. There's that some of those old ones are more just like the jump scare sort of thing,
Yeah.
Friday the 13th and stuff. And these ones that mess with your mind, they get me. Jack Treasures loves horror movies. Ken must be talking about the election horror films. Yes, every 30 seconds there's another string of commercials. And I always love them because it's like, this guy's the greatest candidate and you have to vote for him. And then very next commercial is this guy's going to send you straight to hell.
Yeah.
It's just, can't agree. Almost too scared to turn on my home screen. Yeah, exactly. Love horror movies. Not the gore movies. Yes. And ADH Dave, is that a flashlight you have on your web gear strap?
Nope.
That's
One of those vibrating. It has the little vibrating thing in it, so it echoes.
Echo
Sure
mic,
does.
yeah. How many super chats can we get with ADH Dave in the show? That's what I want to know. Send those super chats.
Okay, let's see. What is up next then? Okay, here we go.
Stickers.
For Halloween, decorate indoors, outdoors, or not. Chad, do you decorate the house up for
No, I do not.
Halloween?
No,
You do not.
it may
You
be
do-
like a jack-o'-lantern, a real pumpkin that we cut up.
And Jess, do you go all out?
Normally we couldn't this year because we're trying to move, but normally like I have homemade zombies and the whole 9 yards. So I love to decorate the whole front yard if I can.
Okay, that's fun. I like to see a good display. I love Halloween displays. I used to be a really big Halloween guy, and just not so much anymore because I'm always so getting prepared for Christmas. It's like I have to skip the Halloween stuff. Corey, do you guys decorate a lot there?
I love
At
the
your place.
idea of decoration. Like I love decorations, and
Yeah.
the idea of it is great. It's just when you stop and think, well, if I put it all up, I got to take it back down, and then I just don't. So no, we don't.
Okay. Nebraska Picker absolutely decorates. My mom says not. Jill says no, she's too busy. Harvest decor inside and out. Yeah, that's this time of year also with the pumpkins and the corn shocks and all of that. I'm a lazy decorator, so no. Plus, Susan, I haven't got you half of the stuff you bought for me that you could have used. Not Halloween decoration, says Ashley. Decorate. Eden decorates for Halloween. I decorate, but not with scary stuff, mostly with the Peanuts gang. Oh, very cool, Mary.
Cool.
Jill would love to
That
see
is
your
cool.
place.
Nebraska
one of
Picker has
those-
watched us before, I see.
One of those
That is
serial
right.
killer types that decorates extensively for all holidays. Right, Corey?
Damn it,
I
people
decorate
remembering
with
things I say.
with Halloween items I got listed. That's good. Yeah.
could
Hey,
do
you might as
that.
well display them. You don't have to inventory them at that point. Listed on eBay. That's funny.
We don't rake the yard, so it looks fallish. If that counts.
Man,
And this
I did,
time of year, if we kill a spider, we'll just leave it on the porch or something. That way it's we decorate the natural way.
how big are the
Amish
spiders you
style.
have in your neighborhood?
I don't know. We got a few up here. Might not have been a spider.
That's the cheap way. Good job.
Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Okay. Give out candy in your neighborhood to the kids or not give out candy. So Chad, do you guys give out candy in your neighborhood to the kids?
No, we don't. We cut the lights off and hide.
Oh, bah humbug.
Yeah,
we'll-
did you
we'll go
now
to-
let me
We'll go to my mom's and give out the family kids candy, but not
yeah.
to the public.
Did you trick or treat when you were a kid?
No, I
You
worked
did
on
not.
the farm.
Okay. Jess, how about you? Are you giving out? Do you normally? I know you're in the middle of a move, but do you normally give out candy?
We do, and we're going to tomorrow too. Zina decided to be that crazy person and go buy a box full of full-size candy bars to give out
Ooh.
tomorrow. So
So maybe we might be giving out addresses on the show. Corey, you probably don't give out candy at home, but don't you do something in town at the
Yeah. We
At the
usually do in
escape room?
town. We don't at the house because we don't want we were always told not to feed strays, so we just don't. But in town, they have a big Main Street trick or treat thing that they do with like 400 or 500 kids every year, and we usually buy a couple big coolers, like the big camping coolers full of candy,
yeah.
and we give it out up there. This year we didn't. We just have too much going on this year, but usually we do.
Yeah, that's cool.
Good. And now are you Jess, then are you like Amy that you dress up and pass out the candy for the kids?
no, I always want to. I have once before. I wore a big fat pair of overalls and stuffed them, and put on a scary
Yeah.
mask. But other than that, I never have.
I'd
Okay.
be worried about depression if I dressed up and then nobody showed up. Then I'm just a weird dude by myself in a costume. I don't think that's a safe thing to do. I think you should just hand out candy if you're gonna.
Yeah, this isn't even my house.
We used to do, I'll go through the chat here and then I'll tell Phil 5 Dime, Chad gives out hats. Chad gives out hats to the trick-or-treaters. Sue's never home. Mary is hoping to give out candy. Jill gives out candy if we could just get some trick-or-treaters. Yeah, my folks live right next door, and we have very few kids on our street. And when they do, they always go to other neighborhoods because not very many people give out candy on our street. So you might get 2 or 3 in a year. Eden gives out candy. If Susan lived in town, she would. Jill loves to give out candy, but live on a dead end road. Yeah, with no kids. Yes, so happy we are in a neighborhood now, so we'll get some trick or treaters.
You're that house the kids talk about, Jill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grams wants a candy bar.
Yeah, you got full size. Graham's PO box is 102. She'll accept those in the mail.
Just any city. We have 102 in every city.
Yeah, just
Beating on the door. Where's the candy?
no kids. Retro Wasteland says no kids. Yep. to all 6 trick-or-treaters. Let's see, what do we got here? We don't house it anymore, but we will next year. Let me see. Jill, I'm a fellow Buckeye. You could come and pass out candy with me. To clarify, Brian's mistyping. We didn't decorate the house anymore, but we will next year. Yes, they do have a house now. Okay.
I was wondering if that's why they were on Whatnot. If Brian's saying they're homeless,
He's decorating his tent or his cardboard box.
Gotta save up for rent.
So she gave out, yeah, folks. When you have very few, you can definitely give out the full size candy these years. He just can't type. When we
me neither.
My brother used to live in a neighborhood that just had tons of kids, and we were always big fans of handing out candy and trick-or-treating. That we used to build a structure off the side of his front porch and make it like a little tiny mini haunted house where the kids would have to come through, and we'd have all of us adults in there dressed up, and we would scare them. We had fog machines going in there. We had strobe lights. We had the scary music blaring real loud, and it got to be like the premier house on the in his neighborhood that everybody wanted to come to. And then kind of when we stopped doing that, it got to be like, oh man, these guys used to do something really cool. And but those were very fun times as far as giving out candy.
Before we moved out to the country here, we lived in kind of a cookie cutter neighborhood where all the houses looked the same. And we used to give out candy there. And I don't know if it's just a me thing or if most husbands feel this way, but when Teresa came home with a bunch of candy and it was the chocolate and all the good candy, did you get mad every time the doorbell rang? Like, I didn't want her to give the candy out because I knew whatever was left was mine.
Corey wanted leftovers.
I didn't want the kids to come by, but they did. And she gave away a bunch of my candy every year. We just don't anymore.
Corey wanted the leftovers. He was confusing Halloween with Thanksgiving. Wrong sort of leftovers there.
No. Hey, it's a holiday and I deserve to celebrate too.
Yeah.
This is true. Ashley says that they tried to give out candy, but don't have get more than a few kids in our neighborhood. And Daryl was popping in. Good to see you, Daryl. No kids down Daryl Street. Okay, what do we got next? Okay, here we go. How about, are you pumpkin carvers? If you're a pumpkin carver, are you the classic pumpkin, the classic jack-o'-lantern pumpkin, or do you like the creative pumpkins?
Whoa.
So Chad, do you carve pumpkins? Do you like pumpkins? Do you like
Yeah, we carve them the normal way.
Okay. The classic pumpkin.
Classic.
Okay. Jess, how about you? You a pumpkin carver?
I am a pumpkin carver. Not this year, but I don't know. Sometimes I switch it up, but I try to do the creative ones, and they always turn out terrible. So I really
like the ones where
the classic.
Where you scrape the outer side to make the light come through and the different shapes.
I haven't tried that. I've always just done the really intricate patterns where you put you buy the packet and you put the pattern on it. I always try to do the intricate one, and I mess it up every time.
Yeah. Well, the ones that you shave off are good, but the ones that you have to cut out, then all of a sudden you cut too far and your whole design falls into the pumpkin. Corey, are you carving pumpkins?
Well, first, I think we should rename this slide to Heads or Tails. And secondly, when the kids were little, we really enjoyed carving pumpkins. But now we're waiting for the grandkids to get old enough to handle knives, and then we'll probably go back to it. We're in kind of a transition period.
Corey looks like he's carving wood.
Bob Vila.
Yeah, Bob.
Was it Bob Vila?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Norm Abrams.
from this old house. Yeah, Norm. I met Norm Abrams. We went to a big woodworking tool show in Chicago, and I got to meet Norm, get his autograph, shake his hand. Really good guy. Brian says no carving, too messy. Ashley likes the classic. Jill says she'll go creative.
You don't say, Jill.
and I'll tell you why here. We'll go through the rest. Sue is a creative. Breakdance and Judy is creative. Classic, but not for years, says Mary. Eden is creative. I'll have to say classic. I think the creative ones are cool, but I'm not artistic enough to do those. Oh, I bet you are. You are a talented creative ones for sure. Dumpster, I do 2,000 a week. Well, great.
That's
Glad to hear that. That is.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Used to do the classic ones and the classic. Hey, what's up? The quirky picker Chad is here.
Yes.
Man, Ohio representing tonight. Well, I got to tell you, Jill said she would go creative, and I know that because the last couple years we have had a big family event where we have a pumpkin carving day, and everybody comes over. It's BYOP, bring your own pumpkin, and then we have a pumpkin carving contest. You know, everybody comes up with their own design, their own idea, and then we have judges.
Again, we don't know because that's not normal. Not everybody does that.
Oh, well, I thought everybody did. Our family does everything.
No.
We take any advantage of any holiday or non-holiday to do stuff. But I'm going to say Jill said she would go creative because the pumpkin right here is actually Jill's submission for this year. This is the pumpkin that she carved with
I
the
don't think it's
hands
right
and
that she didn't win. She 100% should have won with that pumpkin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here's what I don't understand. We had 3 judges. How can there be a tie when you have 3 judges? And they had to flip a coin. Probably because the judges were family members and they don't want to hurt anybody's
Tails did
feelings.
not win.
Tails did not.
You know
Tails
what?
did not win.
You know what I see at the creative pumpkin picture there? I see 2 turkeys, and the guy missed both of them when he shot.
Maybe that's what she was shooting for.
Jill got number 2, she said, with her creative pumpkin.
It makes a better story anyway.
Yeah, it was a fun day. Okay, what do we got next? All right, here we go. How about haunted houses or not haunted houses? Jess, are you a fan of going to the haunted houses, haunted attractions?
I would love to go to a haunted house, but Zina refuses, so maybe I'll go with her sister or something. Her sister's into it, so I'll have to go with her maybe.
I like to scare people, not be scared.
Were you able to hear her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Zina likes to scare people and not be scared. So have you ever been to a haunted house?
Yes. When I was little, my dad actually was a member of the Elks Lodge, and he was the one that put together their haunted house. So I grew up with it when I was, little bitty, seeing it a lot. So
yeah,
I love it. I think it's fun. I don't mind getting scared in person, but Zina's just not into it.
We used to put on a haunted house every year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, my dad did. Yeah.
That's cool. That's cool.
Her parents' front yard is crazy right now with decorations and stuff. They love it, so they're all in on it.
Yeah, we lived in California. We used to have a haunted house that would wrap all the way around the whole backyard of the house.
Oh, really?
That'd be cool.
And see, I love that creativeness. I love that stuff. Like I say, I used to be a big Halloween guy and do all of that sorts of stuff. Chad, are you a haunted house guy?
Yes, I am. I love it. And when they get real close to you and try to touch you, I like to try to pickpocket. the person when I get my money back.
I did not see that coming.
No.
That's Corey, you a haunted house guy?
I do like haunted houses, but they have to be like fully automated. If there's live actors involved at all, I don't want to be there. Not
Okay.
just because I don't like being grabbed, and I don't like the liability of what happens if I get grabbed. So
Yeah.
Gotcha. Let's look at the chat. And of course, I always have stories, follow-up stories. Mary does not. She is such a wimp. Daryl is haunted. He likes them. My mother says never. Brian is a big fan. He wants to be scared. So scared he pees himself. Yes to haunted houses. No way for Susan. Eden is all aboard for haunted houses. And
I think Grams is calling me out here.
Uh-oh. Hashtag first date. Yeah, Jill and I, when we started dating many, many years ago, let's see, Chad, has anyone ever been in a real haunted house?
Like actually haunted with ghosts, or what do you mean?
I have. I have. That's a whole different story, but yes, I actually saw a ghost one time.
That's awesome.
You are such a liar.
I don't know what she's talking about.
One. Larry Way Out One says no on the haunted houses.
That's not what Teresa said.
Jill and I's very first date that we went on many, many a year ago was to the spooky old water filtration plant at the south end of Galleon's Heisey Park for the JC's Living Nightmare Haunted House, it was called. And we went on our first date to a haunted house, and then we went back every year for the first 10 years that we were together, and then they closed it down. They quit having it. But I haven't been to a haunted house for years, but I love them. I love them. I don't know if I love them so much to go through them. I love to see what they've done and how they've designed stuff, but I love to go through a haunted house with Jill because she gets scared and she's like, "You didn't scare me." She's telling all the actors, "You didn't scare me. You didn't scare me. I'm not scared." She's like talking to them the whole time. No, scary corn mazes.
The corn mazes are a lot of work.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Corey, you just got lost in a corn maze here recently, didn't you?
I know, and it's a lot of work. Yeah, we got lost somewhere in Luke Bryan's head, and it took us a few hours to get out.
That is just the craziest thing. Somebody made a corn maze of Luke Bryan, the country singer.
They did.
That is just
should have brought a weed whacker that day.
Just cut your own path back to the beginning.
A guitar.
Sue's in the airport and she's afraid that security's going to take her away because if she starts cracking up. How can you say yes, I've seen a ghost, and then say it's a story for another time? Leave us hanging. I'll tell you, Chad, sometime. Yeah, but I did actually see we did a corn maze once. Yes, it was ridiculous. The actors that were in there were, they would like take off their mask and just like talk to you. Amy got what I'm saying. Where did I miss?
Grams called me a liar, but I'm not sure why.
Yes.
But Grams caught it, I guess.
Okay.
So now I got beef with Grams. Great. Now I'm not getting apple crisp.
Aw.
Oh man, we ruined it for you.
Oh, it wasn't you. This is all her.
We went on a haunted trail years ago when my kids were little, and they had a school bus with a strobe light, and you had to walk up the back door and through it, and it's right when Jeepers Creepers come out. So a guy looks like he's 7 foot tall in the strobe light. That was so scary. He was trying to grab you.
We tried to take little pictures of our babies, our grandkids this year, peeking their heads out of a cornfield for Children of the Corn pictures. It didn't work out very well. They're still too small.
Yeah. Babies of the Corn.
Yep.
Yeah, that's cool. That was scary.
Haunted hay rides. Yes, for sure. Lisa Durr says.
Never been that.
We've had
Non-smoking.
LB up here in Henry County
Definitely.
cornfields. Luke Bryan, that's LB. We have a haunted junkyard near us. It's cool.
That's cool.
That does
Is
sound
the
cool.
junkyard haunted, or do they do it for Halloween?
It's full of Dodges.
Didn't Plymouth make a ghost?
I think so.
I think you're okay. Let's move to the next one here. And we've got for Halloween, big party going on there. Go all out and be festive and fun. Or Corey.
Yes. Get my own category.
So
I can answer first. I'm going with that handsome fellow over there in the blue shirt.
Going with Corey. That as you can tell, Corey had no input on this right here. So Jess, for Halloween, are you're all in, you're gonna go out, you're gonna be festive and fun, you're gonna make most, you're gonna decorate, you're gonna trick or treat, you're gonna go to haunted houses. You like to do it all.
I used to
Or
go
you can
out
hang
and
out
do
with me.
Yeah, I used to go out and do the party and all that stuff, but I'm getting older, so now it's decorate and give out candy and watch some scary movies, and that's about it. So I'm turning into Corey slowly.
Yes. We all do. It happens to all of us.
Hashtag goals. Chad, how about you? Go all out and be festive and fun, or Corey?
I'm a Corey. My bedtime's at 9:00.
Okay. So Susan is team Corey. Mary, she can't get up off the floor to answer. She's rolling around laughing. Larry is a Corey. Festive, fun, and Corey. Okay. See, my mom, she's just so on the fence. She's just so she's like the Switzerland of everybody. Mr. Jack, I am fabulous. Get to hang with the grandbabies tomorrow night. Okay. Yep. Mr. Jack, yes. Corey Teresa was answering Brian earlier how he was doing. Happy Picker is here. What is up, Lori? Hey, friends. Brian's going all out. Eden is going all out. In the past, she was fun. Current, she's Corey. Mary is. Daryl became a Corey. The quirky
These are
picker,
my people.
Chad is Corey. Yeah, this chat is very pro Corey, very pro curmudgeon. I think that's what I would say.
It's not curmudgeon-y. It's really not. You grow into it. We call it maturity. We'll say it's that
maturity. Then I do not ever want to. I do not now.
And I don't have my glasses on, but whatever's happening on the left picture over there would give me a seizure. I don't even know what all that is.
Well, it's like a dance party, and there's spider webs all over the place, and there's decorations. Everybody's dressed in costume.
Yeah, no.
If I didn't know that was Jessica, I wouldn't know that is Jessica. Yes. Okay. As a whatever, as a person, as a business person, as a pillar of the community, becoming Corey wouldn't be bad, but man, I never want to go that far. I'm always going to be the festive, fun guy. Of course, my holiday's coming up pretty soon, but
I save my festivity for the important days. I am festive. Yeah. I save it up because being festive takes a lot of energy.
It does.
It's a lot of work.
See, that's why I don't have the energy for reselling.
Being extra, and I'm not that much extra. I'm just a little extra.
There you go, Corey. The picture on the left is the Plains to Profit thrift bus.
That's probably why I don't
That
remember
was where
it.
I got that picture.
I was in the back of the bus.
Mm-hmm.
Sue says it's called peopling and it's highly overrated.
Amen, Sue.
There you go. Man, this crowd is very pro Corey. I didn't realize that our crowd was as curmudgeon-y as Corey.
In all words.
Brian, no,
Corey,
you have to
Corey's
come
not
to Plans to
festive.
Profit.
Can
Because
he get
we
his money
bring-
back?
We bring all the non-festive people together and combine our energy into come be a little festive.
Okay. Well, hey, you know who's on the docket this year?
Yeah.
We will see. I'll bring
We
it
better
up
not
a
see,
notch.
we better see you there.
Yeah.
We'll bring it up
we
a
have
notch.
We have a commitment from you already. You have
Okay.
assigned seats on the bus, Ken.
Do I have to drive? Do I have to drive?
Yes, that's your seat. No,
You have to
we
wear
have
that
a
too.
driver. You just have to run the door thing that opens the door for everybody.
Yeah. I've been practicing this right here. We need to hear the story about the real ghost. You seen, just saying. No, we've got to settle an argument though here. So between Jess and Chad and the chat, you need
Were
to
they
settle.
arguing?
They're not arguing. We're arguing.
How
We're
am I
arguing.
Okay. What are we arguing about?
We are arguing about this is the last
win.
one.
I win.
I give up.
Smarties or candy corn.
Oh man, now we are
So-
fighting.
Chad, where you at on this?
Oh, this is easy. Smarties with bubble gum in your mouth and you eat them at the same time.
I get to chew. Yeah. Okay. See, here we go. What's up, my people? Ray is here. Good to see you, my friend. Jess, what are you saying?
I'm in on the candy corn. I like the one with the little pumpkins in it too.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't like the
Okay.
Smarties are chalky to me. I just can't do it.
So our guests are divided. We know Corey's going candy corn. We know I'm going Smarties. So it
not
goes down to the
necessarily.
chat.
I really like both of these.
Okay.
I like both of these. I used to have like a bucket of Smarties sitting on the desk here, but I do like candy corn too. I think I would probably have to go candy corn because it's available less often during the year.
Okay. All right. So we've got let me see. Mary. Okay, there's somebody tallied this. Mary says candy corn.
Candy corn one.
Smarties. For Chad. Jack's Treasures. I'm with Chad. Love that. Love the Smarties. So Nick Picker, welcome in, Nick Picker, Smarties. Breakdance and Judy, candy corn. Hello,
Yeah.
Ray. Candy corn for Ray.
Got it.
Sue is on Smarties. Ray voted for Larry. Eden says candy corn. Daryl is Smarties. Giant Smarties, just like these, Sue. Just like these giant Smarties. Larry is in for Smarties.
Smarties might have it.
Amy, Smarties over candy corn, but would rather have Neckos. Can we ban somebody from the chat? Is that possible?
That's my
Time
mom's
out.
favorite too. I hate
Talk
those
about
things.
Chalky.
Yeah, for real.
Lisa is candy corn and peanuts equals a payday candy bar. I just had a payday candy bar today. Smarties for Happy Picker. Hey, look at this. Smarties for the win. Candy corn and a super chat. Jill,
Yep.
thank you for the super chats. We got one earlier from Jack's Treasures and one from Jill. We appreciate that very much.
That's awesome. I got candy corn 5 and Smarties 10.
Same.
Okay,
I
we
think
got
Smarties might have taken it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mary won
Lame.
some candy corn.
And
on our
whoever said
podcast.
payday is candy bar, That's a like granola bar, man. It ain't no candy bar. It ain't no chocolate. It ain't no sugar.
Plenty of sugar in it.
That's true. That's true. I have to interrupt since Brian has no taste. Smarties are gross. Candy corn all the way. So there's another candy corn. Yeah, yikes on the Neckos. Smarties from Ashley.
Got it.
And candy corn is definitely good with peanuts. The only way that she'll eat them is says Lori. So where are we at? What are we giving away right here? What are we giving away? Are we giving away Smarties? Are we giving away candy corn? Chad, you were tallying who won.
Well, I think since the audience chose Smarties, the majority of them.
Yeah.
I think you should give away the candy corn because they don't deserve a good treat.
And just a little ending. Thank you for playing Halloween This or That. Got to learn a little bit about our guests and a little bit about the chat. What you got, Chad?
You got to give away one Larry wherever you buy them at.
One Larry, yes. I'll give away a Larry. So here's what we'll do. We'll put down in the chat. Down in the chat, I'm going to put it in here myself. Put hashtag Larry in there.
Hashtag Larry.
Hashtag Larry. Yes. And we are going to give away a bag of Smarties right here. Bag of Smarties, the original 2. Hashtag Larry in the chat.
You sell that on eBay.
Lisa says, in my thank you cards, eBay says, I send 2 Dum Dum suckers and a pack of Smarties. Dum Dums are made in Bryan, Ohio, my birth town. Kitty City, also Ohio Art Toys of Etch-a-Sketch. See, I live around here, and I didn't even know that. I did not know that.
That's awesome.
I obviously
she
missed
sells
something.
diabetes test kit.
Hashtag Larry.
Sends them with candy.
Diabetes in a bag.
No, that's cool. That's something that everybody does.
Whoa. Our lights just flickered. That was Zina. We had a rumble of thunder and the lights flickered. It freaked me out.
Yeah.
What so let's see. We'll start with you, Jess. Tell your favorite Halloween memory, Halloween story, Halloween something about Halloween, or something you haven't done yet.
I would say my favorite memory is probably going when my dad was doing the haunted house, getting to go and do like the behind the scenes and see how he made the different little, not exhibits, what would you call it? Attractions? I don't know.
Yeah, the little animatronic things and
he built one. It was in a 2-story house, and there was the stairwell that you would go up, and he cut out a panel that was hinged, and he strapped a I think it was a Frankenstein. I was so little. Strapped like a Frankenstein dummy to it, so whoever was leading the group through the house would hit a button as they went up the stairs, and it would fall in front of their face.
Okay.
He did one with a mannequin head, and then a guy where he built a little styrofoam thing over his head and made it look bloody. And then you would have a real person, not a mannequin head. It was somebody else's head to the side that would talk. So it looked like his head was cut off and it was talking. So those have always stuck in my mind since I was a little bitty.
That's what I always enjoy about a haunted house is to see how they do it, how they do the props, what kind of props, what if there's something that, to me, haunted houses are not necessarily scary. They're startling. If they really get you, if they're really good, they can get you scared. Chad spent every weekend in Bryan, Ohio. Look up Bryan, Ohio's water tower photos online. And Lisa worked at the drive-in in Bryan, Ohio. Man, I need to check out Bryan, Ohio. I see where that's at. Chad, what were your memories or thoughts of growing up with Halloween? Yeah, I forgot what I was.
Well, we went to my grandma's house and got like the hard candy out of the bowl and all that good stuff. But my favorite memory is fast forward to where my daughter's like 12 and my two sons are in the little red plastic wagon sitting in there facing each other, and I'm pulling them up Main Street and Pilot Mountain. And one of the houses, just a regular person, had all these wax figures of like John Wayne, Michael Jackson,
really?
Freddy Krueger, and the Alien. I think they had Schwarzenegger, the Terminator.
Terminator,
Yeah, and they would actually let you go and walk through their house and come out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was awesome. The kids loved it.
So it kind of had their own little museum there.
Yeah, it's still there.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
I think that guy moved to Oklahoma.
Let me see if I share this right now. Okay, so we got it up. The hashtag Larry for a bag of the winning everybody in the chat's favorite candy. I'm making it unanimous, even though it was almost a tie. So if you have I'm going to start collecting the comments right now. And shout out to Larry Way Out One. That's why we're doing hashtag Larry. Yeah, Madame Tussauds lived there. There is a small Spanglers who make Dum Dums museum. They also make candy canes, and I knew that Spangler candy canes were made here in Ohio. I didn't know.
Spree was like a Smartie with a hard candy shell. We
Yes.
always used to just like let the candy dissolve, the shell dissolve, and then spit the rest out because I don't like.
I loved Sprees.
Sweet tarts.
I loved Sprees.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do the draw. We're gonna pick the drawing here. We're gonna pick the drawing, and I see. Did you see me try to click it right here on this screen? I see it's over here. So we're gonna draw 13 entries here. We're going to draw for some Smarties. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Hopefully it's the Reseller Clickbait podcast. Oh, almost. AZ Cat
won.
Sue.
And she's on the plane. She might not even see it now.
That's right. She is on the plane. So congratulations.
Good job.
Very cool. Very cool.
Yes.
And I'm
You could just send the corn candy to me.
Okay. Well, now, you know what?
I'll eat it.
You'll try to plan it.
Nobody else liked it, so I'll just eat it. And corn candy is good in like a Chex Mix stuff with peanuts and stuff like that. I think Gloria was right. Corn candy is good that way.
I need to try that. That sounds good.
They have a corn candy popcorn. There's a local popcorn grower in town that they make all kinds of artisanal popcorn, and that's one of them. And it's a really good one. It has corn candy in it.
So we'll do that. Throw down in the chat hashtag candy corn sucks, and we'll give away the bag of candy corn as well.
Honey's bad for you. Candy corn sucks.
So what time for airplane mode? Thanks all. Sue, did you see that you won the giveaway? Yes, she did. She did see that. Congrats, Sue. Yay. I'm happy for you. So get with me when you get a chance. When you get off the plane, Sue, hit either me or SSK Promo or Reseller Clickbait Podcast, and we'll get your address. I probably have your address. I think you've won for something before, but we can do that. Everybody's hopping in there.
I even went. You made me type that, but I went and typed it on my own account just so I could try and save that bag of corn. I'm a rescuer type of guy, so
yeah,
doing it for the candy.
I was wondering why you. Now I don't really think it sucks. I like candy corn. If there's 2 bowls of Smarties and candy corns, I'm going to eat the Smarties every time. But if there was just a bowl of candy corn, sure, I'm all over that.
That was a really weak apology, but whatever.
Well, no, there was no apology to it. I not apologize for my opinion. So what kind of stuff do you have coming up, Chad? What kind of stuff do you have coming up on your channel? What's new and exciting? And
what's exciting is my Sunday night live at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I moved it up 30 minutes because people's eating supper and stuff. But I've got like the most views, 140 now. It used to just get like 60 views.
okay, excellent. You are growing. Well, I mean, the response when you came in on the chat and everybody's like, "I love Chad. Chad's hilarious. Chad's fun. Chad's the dad joke master."
Yeah.
Wow.
I've already went through like 3 books in the last year and 3/4 of dad jokes. I tell about what, 5 a day, 6 days a week. I don't know how they've lasted that long. I'm buying them off Amazon left and right.
Chad's actually really close in watch hours right now to being monetized. So if you guys haven't, go back and put his old videos on repeat and just watch a bunch of the videos because he's pretty close to the watch time right now.
Yeah, I got.
What do I have this? Oh, if I take that off, you'll see it's Wolfman's Goodies. Right down there, Wolfman's Goodies. Go look for Chad and follow and watch his lives and become a big fan and like and subscribe and get him his watch hours and send him some super chats.
Yeah, thank you so much. I got 3 playlists. One's all the lives, and then I got the best videos, the funniest stuff, and another one that's like the best videos #1.
Okay, very cool. Very cool. I'll be interested to check it out. Like I say, we were looking for guests and talking, and I know that Corey's a big fan, and you know the Wolfman. You got to have the Wolfman on here for the Halloween special.
And the fox.
That's right, and the
fox.
We're going to do this drawing real quick, and then we will find out what Jess has coming up. So we're going to start collecting the comments. Candy corn sucks. Last chance to put in candy corn sucks.
Rude.
What am I was trying to see what I was missing in the chat. I got behind. So we're going to pick this. We're going to draw this right now for a bag of candy corns right here as the runner up for favorite. Come on. I hope that he wins.
Me too. Oh.
Good job.
Way to go,
Grams. It is coming home to Corey's house. That's fun.
Remember, it's P.O. Box 102, any city, any state.
Yeah,
just
right. 102, and it will get there.
Don't even worry about a zip code.
There you go, Chad. You got at least 1 new sub for your efforts tonight. From Brian
and it's rigged.
You got to put a hat in with the candy corn. Put a hat in with it. Give them something.
Will Teresa share?
I think she'll share. She likes them, but she doesn't. She won't eat the bag of them. So,
okay. Well,
I eat them more than she does.
She better eat what she get her fill first, and
this
then
might not be a good thing.
That bag sitting around.
I've been trying to diet a little bit and lose a few pounds lately, and I don't think this is going to help me.
No,
well, I'll just eat one at a time. Then it doesn't matter.
You might as well just eat sugar cubes.
If you don't eat them by the handful, if you just eat one at a time, I think you can have as much as you want.
Yeah, just feed
like diet candy corn.
So, Jess, what is coming up over on Resell to Ride?
Well, like I said earlier, we do videos every Tuesday and Saturday, but right now we're kind of working on a series where we're going to be showing the renovation of our new garage. So that's what we got going on with that. And then I'm doing Dibbed It lives once a week if possible. So that's our what we're doing the most of. But yeah, so regular picking videos and stuff over there, and then the new series that we're working on.
And you are resell to ride on Didbit. That's how.
Yes.
That's how you would find you over
resell
there.
to ride everywhere. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Resell to ride. Chad, do you sell on any other platforms other than eBay? Do you do Didbit or whatnot or Amazon, Macari, any of that stuff?
No,
Nope.
maybe Facebook Marketplace about twice a year, but no, we focus everything on eBay.
Gotcha. Let me see what else, Corey. What else do we need to cover tonight, man? We learned a lot. I love doing the holiday lives, having on guests, having just having fun, telling stories. What else? What else do we got?
I just know it's hard to stay in character as Ken because smiling this long hurts. You can't tell I'm smiling, but I'm smiling inside. I don't like it.
Corey, what do you guys got coming up on your channel?
Just our every Wednesday video right now. We've got new topics coming out every week. Wednesday at 10 a.m. We've got Planes to Profit coming up in March of 2025. So we'll be talking about that more as we go. But tickets are available for that. And what else do we got going on? Just the Reseller Clickbait podcast every Thursday. No, it drops every Monday at 10 a.m.
Yes,
we record Thursdays.
On Thursdays. Yes.
Drops on Mondays.
Yes. Very cool. What do I got coming up? Just regular 10 versus 10 on Wednesdays. I had mentioned earlier, I will be on the guest for the Halloween show on the Nashville Flippers This Week in Reselling podcast, which that comes out tomorrow on Halloween. You can catch me on Whatnot doing shows. Jill and I doing shows on Whatnot. SSK Promo. I'm SSK Promo everywhere. Did we hear Ken's favorite Halloween memories? Yeah, pretty much after every topic I talked. I talked for like 5 minutes about what I always just enjoyed Halloween and just all kinds of I used to be a big Halloween festive guy. We did talk about that. I think I did talk about that on the podcast tomorrow. Tune into that and you'll hear a lot of my favorite.
Judy's in here. Did they ever have to check your bag of candy for razor blades and make sure you didn't get any crazy stuff in your Halloween candy every year?
They would. Well, when we were kids, we only went to the houses of the people that we knew on our street, or we might go over to an aunt's or the grandparents or something like that. So we really didn't have to check our candy that much.
Oh, they weren't really checking your candy. They were just seeing which pieces they liked. As a parent, I learned the trick later in life.
That's coming up too. Corey and Brian are doing a graphic tee battle on Whatnot.
We're not. We're so not.
Oh, and what about Ken Corey Ken favorite memory?
I think my favorite memories were all just as a younger kid before my teenage years. We were 80s kids, so our parents just let us all get dressed up and then just told us to go away until dark. So we just got to go hang out with all the neighborhood kids, and we all trick-or-treated together in a mob. We were like the West Side Story, just going through the town, acting fools, dancing around. That was always the funnest time, though, because there was never parents, and you just got to be a goofy kid.
Yeah, you had BMX bikes, and one kid had a dirt bike.
Somebody was coming home with a broken bone, and that's just the way it was. But it was fun.
I just have this picture of Corey as a West Side Story.
Hey, I know how to skip. I ain't scared.
He ain't scared. Oh my goodness.
Amy had asked in there, what was your favorite costume as a kid? Either as a kid where you were really super excited to get that costume and wear it because you felt you were that person. What do you say, Jess? What was yours?
I don't remember a favorite costume, but I do remember the funniest / stupidest costumes we ever wore. I was a shepherd and my sister was a Bible, and she was in a big box. So her arms were out, and we went into this foyer of someone's house, and she tripped and fell, and just the limbs.
Oh.
But we had to be religious characters for the Halloween party at church, so that was what we wore everywhere. But it was just funny to see her in a big Bible.
That's funny, and probably even funnier to watch her flail around on the floor.
Oh yeah, of course.
As a Bible. Chad, what's your favorite memory as costumes in Halloween?
We didn't really dress up, so I look like a farm boy with a flannel shirt and some blue jeans.
Okay.
With tobacco gum on my hands from priming tobacco.
Nice.
Susan was an 80s kid that wasn't allowed to leave the backyard, so she wasn't.
We lived in a small town too. That helped.
Corey, what was your favorite costume though that you can remember as a kid?
I can't even say. Like I know what it was, but I can't say because everything we dressed up as was at a different time. The 80s were wild, and they're all highly inappropriate these days. Like I'd get canceled for anything I wore from the age of 8 to 18. I couldn't wear any of it.
You are probably right. There's a lot of that. Well, you see that happen now to people that are in politics and stuff. Something that they were dressed up as.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah.
Well, I won't say that it was appropriate at the time, but it was.
Maybe acceptable at the time.
Yeah.
It was
acceptable
it was a
at
social
the time,
norm.
and now they can lose positions or lose.
Yeah, you take a set of siblings crazy. And send them out as cowboys and Indians in 2024. They're coming home quick.
Yeah.
You can't do that no more.
Did any of y'all have the cone heads where they gave you out fried chicken embryos and 6 packs of brewskis?
Well, we never had anybody give us out those, but we've seen people dress as the cone heads. Oh, nice.
Yes. There you go. Video the other day. It just happens to be sitting next to me.
It was Dan Aykroyd, right?
Embryos.
Yeah, this one's the what's her name? I can't remember her name.
Oh, Jane Curtin.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Beldar, Conehead, and
Jane.
Yeah, well, Jane Curtin was the actress, but what was her Conehead name? It was Beldar, and I don't know.
She had that vacuum cleaner hose sucking the carpet up in her mouth.
Yes. I love that movie. I think it's underrated.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah. Jill's like she alternated football player hobo, football player hobo, football player hobo.
Yep. Chris Farley's in it. Yes.
Yes. Yeah, that's right, Chad. You're true. In the 80s, kids should leave their house at 6 a.m. and their parents would say, come home after dark or before dark. And you just be out all day and you didn't have a worry about your kid being.
Nothing.
Now you can't let them walk out to the mailbox. It's crazy.
It just depends on how much you like your kid. You can still let them do it. Some kids need to be outside.
Yeah.
Susan was often Wonder Woman with one of those creepy plastic costume masks with the cutout eyes. Yeah. An old, Ben Cooper or something. Nowadays, if you still had that, those things are worth a little bit of money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Connie Conehead. Michelle Thomas Burke is my sister. She was Connie Conehead.
That's awesome.
Very cool.
That is cool.
Okay, there's another good question. At Halloween time. Eden McCorkle says, do you like more Addams Family or Munsters? The Munsters. Chad, what do you think?
The Munsters.
You are a Munsters fan. We'll get from Jess, and then we'll discuss.
I got to go with Addams Family all the way.
Okay, Addams Family. Okay.
Yep.
let's do a point counterpoint then here with the guest. Chad, what makes you go with the Munsters? Give the pros give a pro Munsters and a con Addams Family that would make you choose that.
Well, I think the Munsters were first. I remember the black and white, and he's pulling up in that rat rod.
Oh, yeah.
7'6", and the Addams family, all they got is Uncle Fester.
Jill says Munster because Munster cheese is her favorite. Okay, Jess, what makes you pick the Addams family over the Munsters?
I remember watching the Addams Family, the movies when they first came out in the 90s, like that's what I go back to. And then as far as the Munsters, I really didn't watch it much. I have seen it now that I'm a little older, but I didn't watch it at all growing up. So I think that's why, because I have that more of a core memory with it from childhood with the Addams Family.
With the movies, not necessarily the original TV show.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Corey, you got a preference here?
Actually, until the TV series Wednesday came out, I thought it was the same show. Like I could sing the theme song from Addams Family. Like I know it in my head, but I never really split the two up. It just seemed like a spin-off, and I never really differentiated the two. But now that people are saying like Cousin It and Lurch, and like, I get it. They're two different things.
Yes.
But it never really registered that they were two different things to me. I liked them both.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, Linda met Butch Patrick, who played Eddie Munster back in the 90s when she lived in Austin. That is fun. It's always fun to meet famous people, isn't it?
Yeah, that's
and
cool.
if you come to Plains to Profit, you'll get to meet me. So you guys got that going for
Lurch.
you. Daryl likes them both, but Addams Family. The Munsters are funnier. The Addams Family was just weird. She was also Jody in Dazed and Confused. What, that was your cousin that you were? I think you said it was your cousin, right? Michelle Thomasberg is my sister. It's your sister. Wow, I love this.
So
this
cool.
is fun.
That's cool.
If I was voting, I would pick the Munsters as well. Again, my knowledge goes back to the original series, the Munsters and the Addams Family on TV, and then when they started making the movies, I did like the Addams Family movies. I thought they were fun. But it's always like, oh, they're gonna make a movie from that far away, that far removed. What you got, Chad? Oh, Chad's checking out for a minute. Yeah, Corey did grow up in
South Dakota. Same thing.
Yeah, exactly. We haven't accepted them into the union yet here in the United States. They'll be the 51st state.
In a small town in the Midwest, if you come in the back door and it's still light outside, you have until you can get to the front door to escape the house before your parents catch you. So your TV glances are fleeting. So you don't differentiate between shows. You catch a laugh on the way through.
Yeah, they have cousin It on
I remember Cousin It.
The Addams Family, yeah. Cousin It, big hair. Too legit to quit. Yeah, that Addams Family didn't MC Hammer do the like the theme song?
I was called Cousin It a few times in high school. Once upon a time I had really long straight hair, just like that character.
But there was an SH at the beginning.
Several of
them. So what else we got? Man, this has been fun. We usually do the holiday live tours about an hour and a half or so. We've been on about an hour and a half. We appreciate everybody in the chat hanging out with us. Chad, thank you for joining us. Good to meet you, my friend.
Yeah, it's good to meet you. Thanks for inviting me.
For sure. Jess, good to see you again.
Hey, you too.
And everybody for dressing up and being festive and hanging out. Even you, Corey. I mean, you're a good-looking guy. You're a good-looking guy up there. Probably the best costume.
I got to undecorate this room when we're done now.
Take down all his hats that are all over and his Christmas stuff. You got a Christmas decoration behind you. We can't see it.
Christmas decoration. There it is.
Don't you have some?
And the dude wipe sign is over here too.
Oh yeah. We had some dude wipes. Did you see the Duncan? My brother, if my brother's in here, what was that? What was the dude wipes that were exclusive at Target? If my brother's still watching, put that in there. SS Corey. Yeah, we had fun. Next up is on the holiday live tour is Thanksgiving. There we go. Dumpkin. They have Dumpkin Spice rather than pumpkin spice. They have dude wipes that are called Dumpkin Spice.
Are you serious?
They're only available. Yeah, apparently they're available at Target, and I'm not sure what. Do I have my? I'm not sure what. I imagine, I'm a big fan of the dude wipe, the mint chill dude wipes. Unofficial sponsor of the Reseller Clickbait podcast. And but yeah, they have ones called Dumpkin Spice. I
need those for stocking stuffers.
Yeah, no kidding. We don't have a Target around here.
What's their product development department like? Like, who's coming up with flavors for ass wipes? And why?
Well, I don't think they're really.
Is it a flavor or a scent?
Who wants to smell like pumpkin spice in your thing, in your areas?
In your
I don't know.
I thought that was wipes for like your steak or meat or something before you grill it.
No, they're like what? See, they have travel packs. You know what? Here we go. All right, let me call the thing up. We're gonna give away a travel pack of dude wipes right here. I got to get the prize wheel back up. One last giveaway, and then we will get out of here.
I want to brush up my application and see if I can't get on the development team over there. I've got some flavor like sriracha, and like we could go spicy buffalo wings.
I like to make it difficult on people. So we're going to go put in the chat # Dumpkin Spice. Now, you're getting the mint chill because that's my go-to. You feel refreshed. You get a little bit tingly back there. And
a little menthol. Yeah, a little menthol.
Yeah, a little bit of menthol. And it's just a hint. It's not, a burning sensation, but you feel clean when you're done.
And it has nicotine in it.
Just throw a dab of icy hot back there.
That's nicotine.
Yeah.
So extra large wipes there. These are
not septic safe. So if you're on a septic system, don't use these.
Well, no, I think.
Well, use them, but throw them in the yard or something. Don't put them down the toilet.
Oh gosh.
Wait, did they? I don't think that it said not septic safe, did it?
They're not septic safe.
Ken's like, I've been flushing these every time.
Well, I don't have
a
septic
sewer. You don't have to worry about it.
He's on a boat. That's what it looks like.
I just throw them overboard. I just throw them overboard. They float into the
feeding the fishes.
It's for dudettes also. Yes. Tahine. They should have tahine flavored ones. So we're gonna meat and potatoes.
That reminds me of that dad joke. Somebody got robbed in a parking garage, and it's wrong on so many levels. It's the same thing right here. It's like, what in the world?
Oh my goodness gracious! What was my favorite dad joke?
I love that Amy knows what a nature's head is. That used to be our best selling toilet when we sold toilets.
I use the Super Flush. It's advertised like it'll flush 5 pounds of hamburger or 100 golf balls. That's what I got in my mom's house and everywhere. Super toilet, that's what I call it.
Well, see, you could flush a whole pack of dude wipes at a time.
Yeah, you don't even have to open them.
Imagine the guy sitting at home thinking, I need a toilet that flushes 5 pounds of burger. Like, that dude's...
It's expired. He's got to get rid of it.
It's one of those competition eaters.
Yeah, the hot dog eater. He's got the trophy on the back of his toilet.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
We're gonna share this. We're gonna start collecting some entries here. Dumpkin Spice in the chat right there. And you'll get some dude wipes.
I got a question.
Yes.
Can you hang one up on the mirror of your vehicle and it makes your car smell good?
You know what? You
Before or
probably
after
could.
you use it.
After the date.
Well, yeah, I guess it depends on what you had for dinner the night before.
It's like a reversible jacket. You can change the flavor.
Yes. Multi-purpose air freshener.
I hope I win so Chad can do a product review.
Yeah,
I would love to see
hope
that.
you win too.
I'll do it. I'll do a short video and upload it.
My dad joke that I recently heard that I liked was I recently adopted a dog. I adopted a dog from the local blacksmith, and as soon as I got it home, it made a bolt for the door.
That's a smart dog. Well trained. We're
gonna draw this right now. We're gonna draw this right now because that was horrible.
I was trying to leave you with crickets. I couldn't do it though.
NC picker.
Nah, Linda early.
Good job.
Linda's local to me.
It's funny. Her
Wonderful.
picture is of a dog too. I wonder if that one can make bolts.
Yep.
So Linda is getting some dude wipes. Linda, SSK promo or reseller clickbait podcast on Instagram. Hit us up there and get me your address, and those will get out to you right away. And I
Do we
think
need to
on
give
that,
out a disclaimer on those before we send them to people.
I don't think we do.
Do not eat.
Yeah, I did taste one. I did taste one on the air one time.
You did,
just to see what it was like, and I don't know. It's not as I was thinking candy cane. I was thinking I was going to get the yummy goodness of a candy cane in the minty chill, and not so much. But my bum doesn't mind. My bum doesn't mind. So I think we're gonna call it. We're gonna get out of here. We'll look for you in about 3 weeks for the Thanksgiving show. I just confirmed a really cool guest for that show. You're welcome. It will. I want to report, Linda. I want to report because you are going to say, hey, I know it says dude wipes, but it's a great product. Yes. Thank you. Everybody be safe out there tomorrow. Safe when you're driving. If you have trick-or-treating in your area during those times, watch out for the kids and have a great time. I'm going to go here. Chad, Wolfman's Goodies, thank you very much. Any parting words?
No, thank you so much for having me on here, and nice to meet all three of you on the interwebs.
For sure. I got a cramp in my leg all of a sudden. I'm going to make Jess big so I can stand up here.
Well, thanks for having me, guys. My parting words would be, don't wear these beards. It's terrible. Pretty sure I inhaled something up my nose. But I had a really good time. I appreciate you guys having me here. And bye, everybody. I had a good time. Hope you had fun.
Yes, we did for sure. Learning some stuff. Corey, anything for the people?
No, we're good. Let's let them get back to their day. Happy Halloween, everybody. Stay safe out there.
We'll see ya